welcome back to another episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel, and I'm here with Hugh-Gene and Deswayne. Gentlemen, actually, more specifically Hugh, have you heard of the girl that was selling her farts in a jar?
Mm-hmm.
You did? Okay.
Let's not talk about that, but...
Yeah, right? Like, it's not a news story. I heard it a couple weeks ago when she was selling the farts, but then last week it really blew up because she was hospitalized for selling the farts. Did you hear about this?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, okay, so you didn't hear about it.
And this is okay with everybody? Okay.
Well,
you hear the stuff we get, and, like, this is kind of vanilla.
So this girl who was on 90 Day Fiancé, Stephanie, I think Motto is her name. She has like an OnlyFans, whatever, and she was selling her farts because she got a lot of requests. You know, guys are like, "Oh, I'd love to sniff your fart. I'd love to
sniff your hole." Let me sniff it.
Yeah, she got a lot of requests, so she was like, "Okay." She started selling her farts in a jar at $1,000 a piece. In the first week, she made over 50 grand.
Shut up.
Taxes, man, taxes.
And I think in total she made over $200K before
That's
she ended up in the hospital. So she was feeling.
Oh, there goes the money then. Hospital bills. Is she American?
Yeah.
Yeah, hospital bills.
Yeah.
Plus, she doesn't have to pay taxes on that $200,000. What state is she in?
I don't know.
Let's hope not California.
I believe on 90 Day Fiancé, I thought she lived, because I did see her season.
Yeah.
I don't watch it anymore, but pretty sure she lived in New York or around that area.
That's even worse.
But like, don't quote me on that. That one I don't know.
Tax the hell out of them. Sucks.
But so
she's lost all that money.
Well, here's the thing. So she was feeling heart attack like symptoms. It just turned out to be like, I guess, really bad gas because she was, in order to fart, like in 2 days she farted 97 times.
What the
this girl.
Yeah, so she was eating like lots of dairy, beans, cabbage soup, like, you know what I mean, things really to purposely make lots of protein shakes just to like make her fart, and that was her diet for like ever, basically. Well, not forever, like for a few
farts
weeks.
Are like next level farts,
right?
Whey protein farts. I know, man. I know. Sometimes I'll just drink one and it's like, I'm like, whoo, that stinks. But that's it. What a dum-dum. I would just buy like a fart spray and spray it in the bottle and send it off.
No, because a fart spray, I've never smelled it, but like people say it smells like legit like shit. And you know, shit and farts are different.
Yeah.
If you want to be authentic.
Yeah.
But hey, at least you know you're paying $1,000 for a fart. You're getting a fart. Like she's brewing it.
She screwed herself over because now she just lost all her money from taxes if she's from New York. And then plus pops
no matter
bills.
where in the States she's from, she's going to be paying taxes.
She lived in Las Vegas. You don't have to pay tax. There's no state tax in Las Vegas.
Really?
Yes. We're just okay with her shipping farts around
I
the
don't
world.
care.
Okay.
There's a girl who sent like piss or bath water, the Bella Adele, whatever.
Oh, I heard about that. Not piss. I don't think you're not allowed to send bodily fluids, but bath water. Because you know how many you guys are like, I drink her bath water, which is so weird, by the way.
Yeah. So
Why do
people send dirty
this?
underwear. Why are you shocked about bottled farts? I don't know why you're
Des,
stunned.
you look so disgusted.
I am so disgusted because I think farts are disgusting
but
to
at
begin with.
$1,000 a piece, you're telling me if you could sell your farts for $1,000, like she had a little bit of clout because she has a YouTube channel and she was on 90 Day Fiancé. So she's
not as fart girl.
The only people that have ever heard
she's
me fart.
embracing it. If you go to her Twitter, it's like I heart farts. Da da da. Love
She
to fart.
has to embrace it.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do.
She's selling herself.
She's selling her ass, her butt,
Yeah.
butthole.
Yeah, so it turns
butt
out
flute.
so like in the jars she would put like a little rose petal in it. So I remember at first being like, oh, like that's cheating because you're trying to make the rose jeez, you trying to make it smell like, you know, rosy. But it turns out I don't know if it's artificial. I guess it would have to be, but it's like she put it in there because it like absorbs the smell actually, whereas like if it was just in the jar the smell kind of dissipates.
Makes sense.
So when she's farting she kind of farts, like she puts the jar there, but she'll fart onto the
Rose petal.
Right, and it holds the scent and then seal it up.
Fart jars, like the smell lasts for a while. Like you can just and then close it. I've never done it, but I've seen guys.
Look at the commitment that she put into it, though. Like
I can respect that. I guess
to make the smell prolonged. They're home brewed farts. It's not a fart spray. Why are you looking at me like that, Des?
I would like employ people to do that, man. If I was her now, like seeing what happened to me. Or what happened to her, I would be like, get my friends on it. I don't know if she's
gonna stop, but like I know after, you know.
I know if she's gonna have to pay her hospital bill somehow.
She's gonna. Well, she still has her
remember
other
taxes.
income. She has her YouTube channel. She has her OnlyFans. It's just that they started to make money off of the farts. Yeah.
OnlyFans,
and like she was saying that like the money she's made does not count the overhead, meaning like she had to eat a lot in order to produce that much fart. So it's like her grocery bill went up, and because she was eating so much, she had to get a personal trainer, and then obviously the cost for shipping and the cost for the jars, like it doesn't include
really
any of that.
Sound like she made a lot of.
I mean, on $1,000, you definitely make your money back. $1,000 per jar.
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about taxes, and then the hospital bill.
Well,
I don't know who knows if she has insurance, and then they like the insurance company is not gonna look at her and be like, what? Like, if I'm an insurance company, I'm going to raise her.
It's not like she was eating anything
but
that's not edible, but it was just extra gassy.
But think about how the insurance company is going to look at it.
Doing it on purpose.
Yeah, you're doing this on purpose, so we're going to raise your deductible even higher. So now you have to pay even more for your health insurance. So, like, I respect her for, putting in the work, but, you know, I don't know. If she has her OnlyFans and her YouTube, then she's good, I guess.
Well, the thing is, I'm not, don't quote me on this. I believe I saw this on like her Twitter or something, but because she can't do the farts the same way anymore,
of course.
I'm pretty sure she's doing like NFTs.
Oh, everyone's doing fucking NFTs.
No, like of the farts. I think. Don't quote me on that, but
I don't know how that works, but
I'm just saying.
Good for her, man. Get your money.
Would you ever do it? Would you ever sell your farts?
For $1,000, I'd
yeah,
sell it cash.
If you knew you could get,
I wouldn't sell it over like the internet. Do it cash.
Why? You'd have to see all these people taxes. In person.
I don't care. Why would I care about that? Oh no, you're a weirdo. Oh.
Yeah, but what if they like follow you and they're like,
meet in front of the police station?
Want to get in that
That's
ass.
what you do. You want to sell stuff? You meet in front of the police station.
You're gonna look like a dealer.
You tell the police, hey, this is a smart thing to do. Hey, I'm gonna sell like shoes or some crap.
The people who want to buy that stuff don't want to meet you in front of the police station. Then you're not getting your.
I don't care. I didn't have to invest.
They
want to
meet in an undisclosed like back alley or like a forest or something,
or their house,
or like a park.
I'll do a forest. I'm good. I'll do what I know, so I know. Escape, but
no, like a force that they like their element.
Nah, I'm not stupid.
Or they want, like Des said, they're like, oh, come to my place. It's not too far.
Dumb. I'm not some dumb broad. I'll just be like meet in front of a police station.
I feel that was very specific.
Yeah, like why? Not only broads, aka women.
I didn't say women. Broad. I can call Des a dumb broad, and that's even more disrespect because I'm like calling you a dumb.
So you're aware that it's implying that the person is a woman.
I know. I'm not. What do you? I don't know. Just stop with your eyes, man. You got Tourette's or some crap. Shit.
Oh God.
You Ethan from H3H3 just twitching eyebrows.
Oh my God. Really?
I don't know who or what that is.
With peace and love, just enough.
Yes.
With peace and love.
I said it all with love, man.
Speaking of eyebrows.
You got your eyebrows done?
I thought about it.
Why?
Actually, I've been thinking about it.
Don't do that.
When I was in grade 7.
Be that guy.
No, grade 6. This girl came up to me and she's like,
you look like shit.
You know you have caterpillar eyebrows?
That's what's in, bro.
And it kind of hurt my feelings, but I had to act like it didn't, and it stuck with me my whole entire life.
Really? Let me see.
And one day my mom...
Your eyebrows... The thing is, your eyebrows aren't super unruly for a guy. Even yours, Hugh.
Hugh's are very nice.
I got great brows. I've been told since like middle school.
But I think like both your brows, they look like the same. Like
I got great brows.
Like
I've been told for
direction.
years.
Does that make sense?
I got great brows.
The same direction?
Yeah. Like the left one looks like the right one.
Oh, you mean like they don't have an arch? They're just two lines on his face.
I got great brows.
Two well manicured lines.
Very well.
I don't do anything. This is nature.
You know what? Now that I think about it, he doesn't have a super high arch, and maybe if you did, you'd seem like you give more expression.
You'd seem like you care.
But because you're just
care.
like
the people that know I care, know I care.
No, that's true. But we're talking about your
facial
resting bitch face.
Yeah.
No, my face is great.
You can have a great face and still have a resting bitch face.
It's just called a great face.
I don't know about all that.
I had my eye appointment today.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. And I have some great news.
You're not going blind?
I'm blind, and there's nothing they can. I'm joking. There's nothing they can do about it. But I am going blind. So for those of
Don't laugh, Hugh. That's serious.
The way you say it.
What?
You say I'm going blind.
I'm going blind.
Should I call you Ray now?
You could actually. No, because his was like instant, right? Like he got into an accident. It was like, instant. Mine is gradual. Like if I do nothing about it.
Be Daredevil.
That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling everybody. I might as well
be Daredevil for Halloween, man. Or be Ray. Just get some glasses and be like.
Except for I can't play piano. That's for sure.
I think that was supposed to be like a Stevie Wonder impression.
Oh man, they all sound the same.
No, Ray's not that energetic.
Have you seen him play the piano?
Stevie's very energetic.
They're both. Have you seen Ray play the piano? Have you seen that movie?
Ray? Yes,
Yeah,
I've
he's
seen the
just like,
movie. No, that's Jamie. That is Jamie.
Who's Jamie?
Fox, the actor who played.
No,
Ray
have you seen Ray play like live? He's like
yeah, but you said have you seen the movie, Hugh?
You know, he does a lot of head movement.
Yeah.
Same with Stevie. He does a lot of like I can't see.
Stevie like grooves. He's
he's trying to be sexy
grooves.
with it.
Yeah, sometimes it's like.
No, he doesn't.
You, nobody can see you whip your head back and
But they
forth.
can hear the movements.
They just hear the shuffling. They don't hear your head actually
They hear
moving.
the violent shuffles. That's the sound of Stevie.
Don't disrespect Stevie.
I like Stevie, man.
A couple months ago, we spoke about what it could be. Do you remember the word that I couldn't pronounce?
No, I remember it, but do I remember what like the word was?
Okay. I still can't pronounce it, but the guy told me that it's exactly that. He's like, oh, I don't think you've ever heard of it, but have you ever heard of Karakabakabadabidus? And I was like,
do you have it?
Yeah.
So what's happening?
Hold on, he's pulling it up. This is not the one that we read.
That's the same. That's not the article, but that's the word.
Okay, I don't remember this word. I thought it was something different.
No.
Keratoconus is an eye disease that affects the structure of the cornea, resulting in loss of vision. So you need like a reconstructive reshaping or like a shaving down of the cornea?
No, there's nothing they can do.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
You said that there is.
What they can do is help you slow down the process by giving you piggybacking. There's a couple options actually. Piggybacking is when you get soft contacts to cover the cornea, and then you get hard contacts on top of that to help each other. So each contact lens is supposed to help the other. So instead of just having one, you have two. And you can get the hard one to put directly on your eye as the contact. But the problem is it's going to irritate your eye because it's a hard contact. Yeah. So they do the soft one to soften it up, and then the hard one. But in terms of like, surgery. In terms of surgery or anything, like no, there's nothing you can do.
How many years?
I don't know, Doc.
Hugh, you act like you're like.
I'm asking him honest questions.
He did exactly what I knew he would do. He was just like, okay, I'm going to have to send you to a specialist who specializes in that because they will know more. So now I have to wait for another appointment like I thought, which I'd rather just go blind.
So it's the.
I hate anticipation.
Just figure it out.
So the shape of your cornea has changed.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily something that's uncommon, because I think even like something as
it's
little
one
as
in every 2,000 people.
No. Maybe what you have specifically, but I mean like the changing of the cornea, because I think that's what astigmatism is, right? Like when your cornea is a little more like elongated.
Mine is just getting soft.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's
thinning.
soft dick.
Yeah,
not that soft eye dick, bro.
So in my left eye,
put some Cialis drops in your eye.
Today actually is the best I've saw.
You want to go blind completely?
Today was the best I saw out of my left eye, and like, you know, in movies where people can see or they can do something like, oh my god, that was me in the doctor's office. It was pretty funny.
Sir! When they put the thing in front of you and they're like, oh, can you see this?
Yeah, so she made me do that with my right eye, you know, cover your left eye, blah, blah, blah. And I'm reading fine enough. And she's like, okay, cool. And I'm like, my left eye. So she's like, okay, cover your right eye, put this over your left eye. Couldn't see nothing. Nothing. I'm like, everything is blurry. So then she's like, okay. And she gave me another one with like the smallest thumbtack circle. And she's like, look through this and read what you see. And I'm like, okay. I look through it. And when I said I saw the letters, I was like, oh, what did you do? And she started laughing. And she's like, just read the letters. I'm like, what did you do? I can see. And she's like, just read the letters.
Read the letters.
So I'm reading the letters. And I'm so happy. And I'm like dancing while I'm reading
she's like,
it.
those are not the letters at all. She's like, that's not it.
And she's just like, okay. Because I was asking her, I'm like, how does this work? Like, how did you do that? So she's like, pretty much like everything around what you're trying to see is affecting what you're trying to see. Gotcha. So because she cut out everything else.
Narrowed it.
Exactly.
Like a laser vision type of thing.
Eagle eye. Got Hawkeye right
Yeah.
Fucking
real
Hawkeye.
tunnel vision. Yeah.
Hawkeye.
So
That's what I'm gonna call you now.
but
No,
it was
for real. I like that Hawkeye.
I hate you guys.
Fucking, we got Joe, Hugh, and Hawk.
I hate you.
Hawk.
No, you can't call me Hawk. I just watched Cobra Kai and I don't like that.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, which
Yeah.
one has more like laser focus? I think Eagle Eye.
Eagles,
Eagle.
Yeah.
Hawks. They both got Falcons, motherfuckers can see.
No, we're not calling him Falcon.
Falcon.
I would like that. I would like that very much.
Falcon.
That's why. I was
Falcon punch.
Falcon now.
I think Eagle Eye is better. It also reminds me of that movie, that old movie with like Shia LaBeouf.
When I hear Eagle Eye, I think of Needle Eye, and when I think of
Pum
Needle
pum.
Eye, yes.
Well,
yes.
that's what she kind of gave you like the needle eye vision.
You're right. She did.
Do you not know that song?
Of course not.
It's a dancehall song. You
Yeah.
look so disgusted.
So
I'm not
then-
disgusted. Just doesn't get it. I don't know how you get from eagle eye to pussy.
Needle Eye, Eagle.
Needle eye is a tight vagina,
Yeah.
like it's tiny as a
Yeah.
needle.
Yeah, because the eye of the needle is.
I don't know you want a pussy that tight. That's too tight, man. That would hurt for both of you.
So now
Depends
all
on
I
the
have
size
to
of
do
the
is
BB.
that's
just
true.
sad.
All I have to do is wait.
Even
now.
if you have a micro cock, that's too
No.
small. Needle? Think of a needle. Have you seen a needle?
There's thick needles.
Have you seen a thick needle? I know.
I feel like if there's a penis that can go through the eye of a needle, that's
Well, a baby can come out of a vagina. So a vagina, even though it might be like a needle, it's gonna get lubricated, assuming that you can.
I know, but the
arouse
vagina
the
is
person
not
with
a
the
needle
vagina.
eye.
I don't know why you just want a needle pussy, man.
Wait, the dick is a needle eye?
It would have to be smaller than the needle eye.
It have to be
to
smaller
fit
than a
through
micro
that.
penis. You have to have atomic penis.
Or around similarly the same size.
Yeah, you have to have a needle dick.
Like a pencil dick.
Not even
No,
a pencil.
not
Pencil's
even a
too
pencil.
big.
No,
Yeah.
but that's what they
Needle
call a
legit-
skinny dick.
yeah,
a pencil.
yeah.
So you would
Needle.
need
You
a
need
needle
needle
dick.
dick.
Yeah.
Needle eye and needle dick.
someone can go in me.
Okay.
Somebody can what?
You heard what I said.
Okay.
Your ears aren't going. Your eyes.
Listen, I didn't make
I
the
think
lyrics.
everything's going right now, to be honest.
Well, hopefully you could figure out and slow it down. Is glasses, would that help?
No,
shit.
yeah, that's one thing they were like, yeah, glasses are gonna do absolutely nothing for you. I'm like, yeah,
Are you sure? Because you see people with those like glasses that are
that's
that
what
thick.
that's what I thought too. But he's like, no, because their problem is the back of their eye, which that's what the glasses are for.
Oh.
But because mine is the front of my eye, glasses aren't gonna do anything to help me.
You know how long I've been telling you? I'm not saying this is what caused it, but I tell you all the time that like you rub your eyes so
Oh, that
freaking
is
hard.
that is why.
I think you literally wore down your corneas.
No, that when I was actually reading it today, and I did think about you
You did this
because
to yourself.
it was like they said it's genetic because they're like, is there anybody in their family with eye problems? I'm
Spite
like,
your mom and dad.
oh well, my
Spite them.
I'm like, my grandma had cataract. And
Is she alive?
That's it. Yeah.
Yell at her.
Me and her already had this discussion, and she told me she couldn't see from she was like 10 years old, so she stopped going to school because she didn't want to embarrass herself.
She didn't tell anyone this?
She did, but back
When?
home, what can you do about
What
it?
did you tell you guys?
She told me.
When?
Like when she came to Canada, we knew she had cataract. We knew she couldn't see
Yeah,
because we'd
I would
ask her
yell
to
at
do certain things.
Like,
and
look
we're
what you did! Look what you did! And just pointing your eyeballs. And he's like,
Nah,
I can't see you anymore!
Well, I don't mind it. I don't mind not seeing. We had this discussion.
How's your mom's vision's fine, no?
Yeah, well, my mom has glasses now, but yeah.
But like still
yeah,
like
yeah.
in
Everybody's
normal
fine.
range,
My
yeah.
dad's side, everybody's
Just
fine.
start
It's just
touching
me.
people's faces now.
That's cool. I just pretend I didn't see it at all.
Just start, get
Yeah,
used
because
to
I
it.
used to rub my eyes a lot, especially sometimes you get like you just gotta like get in there, you know. But I remember when I went for my LASIK, they were like, obviously right after you're not supposed to rub your eyes, but they're like in general rubbing your eyes is not good for your eyes. Like you should really try to avoid it as much as you can, and that's just like a
that
note
shit
for
out.
every single person. No, but because I learned that, and then I see you go
I
in.
I open
I'm
my
like,
eyeball.
if you beat your meat with the same ferocity
Yeah, I do.
that
I
you rub
do.
your eyes, I'm like, Jesus, leave
Yep.
Timmy alone. Like, give him a break because you go in and
Yeah,
it's like,
I
you
have
shouldn't
to.
be doing that, Des. And you're like, yeah, I know.
I
I'm gonna
know,
stop.
but fuck.
And then
Yeah.
look,
Yeah,
hate to say I told you so, but I
And
could have prevented your whole issue.
it's happening a little bit in the right eye. He's like the left eye is like, yeah, like it's
But it is good that they're not the same. Like, you know?
no.
Because, like, I mean, it's better to have.
Well, go see the specialist.
Yeah.
Figure out how many. At least try to figure out how many years you have left.
Well, he was like, it's gonna be a while till you get that appointment.
But it's also, can I see the definition again?
Yeah,
It's
no
not.
problem.
I would look up how long
it didn't say like total blindness. It just says loss of, some of your vision.
No, I'm not going to go totally blind. Like, if I don't do anything about it, everything will just be a blur. So you might as well be blind.
Yeah, loss of vision occurs in approximately 1 in 2,000 individuals, typically beginning in puberty and progressing into the mid-30s. Oh, you still got a little ways to go.
I got a couple years, Hugh. That's your answer.
You got to your 30s.
Mid-30s.
Mid-30s? Well, dang it. So you're going to, because that's when guys normally peak.
Not
your
me.
eyes won't be peaking, but everything else.
Just eat some carrots.
I hate you.
Get carrot juice.
Early stages can be treated with glasses, but the progression of the disease into late childhood and early adulthood, corneal transplantation might be needed to restore sight. So he said no surgery is...
Well, he's not I'm past that.
Look at what the specialist
Oh, because you're not an early adult anymore. What's early adult? Early 20s?
Yeah.
Dang,
I'm past that stage.
Old man now. Fuck.
So like mid to late 20s is like you're too fucking
But
old.
he even said, he was even like it's pretty weird because I'm looking at your chart and 2 years ago, like you were fine.
Fine, yeah.
And all of a sudden it just...
Because it says like it typically... But so that means even though you're not a child or early adult, you're still...
Mine was like, oh, sorry we're late, but we're here.
It was like you.
Shit.
Literally you today. Oh, sorry I'm late, but here we are. Let's record.
Yep.
So your eyes just followed suit. Okay. Corneal collagen cross-linking is a procedure designed to stop the progression of keratoconus or slow it down. Keratoconus is a leading cause of corneal transplantation in the United States, and there's no known prevention. Okay, well...
Let's go to the specialist and see what they say.
Yep.
But no, so because when you're like, how many years do you got? He's not gonna go completely blind. It's just gonna be a blurry
how many years until you become Daredevil?
What I will say as someone who struggled, like it's weird. I remember being a kid and like it was very progressive. I was like, oh, I'm fine. See the TV fine, see everything fine, and then it was like, having a little trouble copying down the board, like in class. And then it just got worse and worse. But like I didn't need glasses or anything until I think it was like high school. I had them before. He's when you tell your parent like, hey, I can't see, they bring you to the optometrist. But like, yeah, and then it wasn't until like my late teens that I needed like them pretty much all the time, just because it was like it's not just copying the board. Like if the TV, because I'm nearsighted, so I couldn't see things far away, so it's like is that my bus coming? What street is that coming up? I can't see the TV. Like it became like I needed them all the time. And then I was like, I can't deal with glasses. I don't like glasses. You're always wiping them. They get scratched. I would fall asleep in my glasses all the time. They looked like they fell through gravel. Like they were so scratched up. So I was like, okay, switch to contacts, wore contacts daily. And then I was like, I don't, like, they're fine. But
I don't have to live like this anymore.
No, but it's like when a contact like rips, it feels like a rock is in your eye. It's just like, it was for the convenience of it. There were times when I'd like fall asleep with them in, and then you wake up and your eyes are so fucking dry and you're like, oh my god, just kill me. So it was like I eventually was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet, get LASIK. And like I remember waking up and I'm like, I still feel like I had my contacts in because it was like I'm not used to seeing without them in. And it was good, but it was like it was just more so annoying. Like I can't obviously speak to being completely blind, but like needing to depend on something to see, it's annoying, but it's not like, oh my god, my life is over. It's just especially coming from being able to see. Like for me it was progressive and I was young, so you kind of deal with it, but like for you it's gonna be stop rubbing your eyes. Caught in the eyes. No, what I'm saying is you will be fine. It's just gonna be an adjustment. It's
oh god, annoying. No, I gave up. I already mentally gave up.
It's been like a year, so you've kind of adjusted.
No, gave up.
Oh, okay.
When I go,
you
like,
don't laugh.
I can't.
You can't laugh at another man rolling over and like being like, "Death, come take me now."
I can't order anything new, like when I go to fast food restaurants, because it's not like they have a menu in front of you. The menu's up there.
Do you have this menu in Braille?
I hate you.
Well, you can go to that dark restaurant and you'll fit right in.
I went to
can't see anything.
I went to Popeyes and I wanted to buy food for the house.
I love how you glazed over that.
And
he's not acknowledging you.
You gotta glaze over everything.
I look up.
No, man, go to see your specialist, man.
No, I will whenever they call me.
Look at the difference. You see how like I tried to give you encouraging words and he was like,
I'm shitting on you, but I want the best. Obviously, I'm gonna roast you.
Nah, it's okay.
I find the funny in everything, man.
I used to really be proud of my eyesight.
There you go.
That was very funny. I used to be very proud of my eyesight because even when you're talking about the bus thing.
Yeah, because when I
remember, how'd you not see that bus?
Used to be like,
what do you mean?
Sucks to not be able to see, huh?
Oh,
I'd hate to be you. And guess what? Guess karma came knocking.
Yep. No kick down the door.
Now I have 20/20 and you can barely see your friggin' dick.
I can see my penis.
Damn. That's just mean.
Wow. I can see my penis.
Why would you say that? I wouldn't say that.
You said he needs to order fast food in Braille, and
that's
worse.
Braille or
yeah, yours is worse.
What the hell's wrong with you? Fuck, body shamer here. Fuck.
It's not body shaming; it's eyesight shaming.
This is body, is not.
His eyes are his body. His sight is a function of the body.
I don't know your guys' problem. I got that perfect eyes.
I mean, you said with reading.
No, I just strain. My problem, he said, you just strain your eyes, man. He said, just don't like fucking look at a letter so long.
My eyes aren't strained. My
eyes are wonderful. Shit.
Of course. What a little dick. My eyes are wonderful. And
did you see? You didn't deny what I said. You don't read shit.
Of course, I literally read for my job.
I read for my job too.
I can't even use a laptop.
You don't even own a laptop.
I was trying to use the Cadence laptop yesterday to do something.
The Cadence?
Yeah. I was trying to use Cadence laptop yesterday to do something. And I'm like squinting and the laptop's in my face. And
you gotta do the thing where you increase the font size. No, I'm not. No, that's what they do.
They're like blind mode or some shit.
Sorry. Des, that's what they do. People like you, you know?
Get your Braille book, buddy.
All right.
But you know what? No, Braille is a good thing to learn.
If you're blind.
No. I have a cousin. He's not blind. He's vision impaired, and he can read Braille.
What? Because what else can he do? He can't read.
I mean, I can text him so he can see it, but
he probably has to be like,
he increases the size though, and he has a program that will read it out loud to him.
But it's crazy because like,
you got come on, man, do it like a blind person. Put it to your face.
Well,
you're like those old guys on the bus.
Was it last week? We were like reading the TV, and you could read most of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Not all of it.
But I think that's because you have the one dominant eye that's still okay.
That's why I think because I'm right-handed. If I put it on this side, no, there's a difference.
There's a difference, but you can still see things to your left out of your right eye.
No.
You know that,
when I look, it's weird. I feel like I can choose which eye I look through. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it.
That's a skill.
Because there's a difference.
That's a skill.
I can feel which one I'm looking dominantly through.
Have you guys seen the thing where it's like you cover one eye and you look at it and then you look at it with your other eye and like your eyes are like that? Do you know what I'm talking about? No, but like one eye straight, one eye's in.
That's disgusting.
Have you seen? Okay, let me see if I can do it. Hold on.
That's disgusting.
Okay, you cover. Wait, I need to like.
First of all, you just did it without even doing it.
I can go cross-eyed, but with both, I can like go.
That's
with
so
both eyes.
disgusting. I punched my baby because of that.
What?
I don't want you to be special.
Yeah, and then you knock his eyes into that place forever.
No! My kid's gonna get bullied now. Shit.
Okay, so you guys have to like look at my eyes. Like, I can't stop laughing. Okay, so you cover your one eye. And then you look at the other one. And
there we go.
That's so disgusting.
That just looks like you every day.
Ew. Oh,
Did I do it? Did I do it?
You did.
Yeah.
So it's like one eye stays straight, and then one eye is like looking at the finger.
That's disgusting.
So it's like, try it.
I'm not doing it.
I would never do that.
Well, I don't want to risk it with you.
You might not get stuck.
Could you imagine? That's the good eye? Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know when you're a kid.
That's my good eye.
And they're like, oh, if you make a face, it's gonna get stuck that way.
I used to flip my eyelids inside out.
I always
as a kid.
that shit, bro.
And the teacher was like, if a fly lands on it, it's gonna get stuck. And that scared me forever.
I just like, even though I can cross my eyes, I don't like doing it because I'm like, what if I get stuck that way? So like, I'll do it, but I'll only do it for like a second. Like, I'm not like walking around like, you know.
And I'm kind of glad that they said that it was the front of my eye that's the issue, because I kind of didn't want it to be the back. Because you know, I used to do that eye thing all the time where I shake my eyes really fast. You don't know what I'm talking about. You just
albino?
What? Oh, you can't see from that far, can you? No.
Why? What's wrong? Laugh. Stop being this holier than thou bullshit. Laugh.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, you piece of shit. Laugh.
No,
it's so full of shit. Just holding your mouth like a line. You know what I'm talking about. Them shaky ass motherfuckers with them shaky eyes. Walking vanilla ice creams with them shaky eyes.
What did you just say?
Walking vanilla ice cream
Jesus
cone.
Christ.
I don't know by no friend. I'm like, yo, look straight.
I don't get it.
Rapid eye movement is common for people with albinism.
What's rapid eye movement?
Like, yeah.
Like randomly or?
I don't know, actually.
I was like, focus.
Like how?
No, but he's just being a dick. But like literally just like ew.
Like that?
Yo, albino?
Kind of, yeah.
You do it?
You won't be able to
Can
see
you
from
see
that
it?
far.
No, he's
I could see.
No, you won't.
I can see
it's
you're doing
subtle.
it. Yeah, it's not that subtle. Normally it's more like not like but you can
You're
tell.
acting like it's a fucking ping pong ball,
Just
Hugh.
search for an albino dude talking and he'll
No,
see.
it's not with all albino
Yeah,
people.
like 80%.
No, it's not.
Oh boy.
Oh my god! I think it's just like a symptom of albinism. I don't think it affects their eyesight.
No, it's not all. I've known a couple of albino people. Some have
But why
rapid
do you?
eye, some
First of all, how do
don't.
you learn how to do that? Why?
When I was in grade 3, I was actually getting upset at something in class, and like I wasn't one of those temper tantrum kids. But in my head, like I remember I was getting so mad. And all of a sudden, like, my eyes started shaking and I couldn't stop.
You probably thought you had, like, powers back then.
I did. I swear to God.
Loser.
And my friend was like, what's wrong with your eyes? And, like, I was trying to stop and I couldn't. And I had to, like, close my eyes. And then I opened them, like, okay. And then ever since then,
You're like, do I have superpowers? No, I
Nope.
just have keratoconus.
Just fucking dying.
I'm just going blind.
Yeah, so ever since then, I can do it. And I just do it on and off whenever I want.
By the way, Hugh, you're horrible. I can't. How you gonna call them vanilla? I'm pretty sure that's offensive. Is that
horrible.
offensive?
I wouldn't know.
You held in your laugh.
Yeah, because
you don't want to.
my instinct was to laugh at how ridiculous it was, but it was also like, I don't want to laugh at that because that's
you do. You're just holding it in.
I don't want to. You're not funny.
You're just playing the holier than thou. It's okay.
I'm holier than thou.
No, you're not. You're a piece of shit like all of us.
Yeah. And that's why this is happening to me.
No,
shit, I'm fucked then.
But it's not an over exaggeration when I say like he literally used to go in on me and laugh at me so hard about the fact that I
thought
see.
everybody was pathetic.
And that's the thing. And I know it wasn't just me, so it's like literally all of that karma.
Well,
I think that's the biggest lesson that you probably have learned.
Nope.
You're like not gonna stop.
Not gonna stop. My son's mom was like, "Oh, just make sure you see everything you want to see." I'm like, "The only thing I need to see is Kate and Dunk." She's like, "Well, just don't have no more kids because you won't be able to see them." And I'm like,
well, I mean, you're not gonna go blind.
You're just gonna see blobs.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of people
That's
live fine day to day. I think the only thing that might be like really like a problem is like driving.
Why would that be a problem?
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right.
Yeah, I don't get it.
If you can't see, you shouldn't
the
be
blind
on the
guy
road.
from Boondocks drove just fine.
There you go.
Okay, all right. I'm not even. I'm gonna touch it. Speaking of other things that I don't necessarily want to get into because it's so weird, but you know we're going to anyways because it's this square room. You guys know Jim Jones?
Who?
That's Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
I know.
That guy?
Yeah, that's Mike Jones. No, Jim Jones is "We Fly High."
Oh, that's
no
that guy.
lie. You know. For the kids who don't know that song, that's not how it goes. Whatever Hugh did, that is not it.
He was singing a lot.
Yeah, that's the part where he goes ballin'. Yeah,
I went balling.
That was not balling. Yeah, you're balling because you got beat. Yeah,
Like a hunt back in Notre Dame.
Joe, go ahead. Continue. Jim Jones.
No, you're not moving with the weird-looking guy.
He's talking about Goonies. He's talking about Goonies.
I've never seen Goonies.
Oh, okay. Okay, don't worry.
I mean, I know like Hunchback, like Quasimodo.
No, Goonies, yeah. He's just being very offensive, but continue.
Oh, what is this, like a Hills Have Eyes type of?
Yes.
One of those like creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what he does because he's never like spoke to people.
Aww. Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Can I see him again?
He said, "Can I see him again?" Like we're friends. Can I see him again, please? It's been a while. They did a Where Are They Now with that kid, but anyways, that's a different story.
No, so Jim Jones recently, I think he was on a podcast.
He's alive. Good.
I want to say maybe it was like Angela Yee. I don't know whose podcast it was. But they were talking and he told them that his mom taught him how to tongue kiss when he was younger. And they were like, "Oh, like, you know, she demonstrated for you, used fruits, whatever." And he was like, "No, she showed me like how to kiss, how to tongue kiss." And he was so defensive. He's like, "What? It's my mom." And they were like, "Oh, yeah." But I want to know from you guys. Is that
our answers.
Normal?
Please don't say
you know what?
Don't say it.
No.
What I was like this.
What I was gonna say, it's actually more normal than we think it is, because I've even seen like dads like kiss their sons in their mouth.
I've seen people kiss their kids on the lips.
Tom Brady? Doesn't he kiss his his sons?
No, there's people that kiss. I think it's weird personally, but there's people who do kiss their kid on their lips. That's normal. But like teaching your kid to French kiss.
Yeah,
is
a peck
weird.
on the mouth with
your
kids
I
does
think
not
that
compare
shit,
to tongue kissing.
I'm on your side when it comes to that. That shit to me is weird, but I've seen tons of people do it, and so they're like, "Give me a kiss." I'm like,
okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Here, let me play the clip.
What did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She told me everything about sex.
Like what?
My first condoms, shit like that. My mom taught me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
No, I'm just asking. Okay. My parents barely kissed me on the cheek.
No, my mom
she
showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember my mom was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now. And look how they act with their babies. It's like they have a little sister or a little brother more than they had.
Did you think tongue kissing was nasty at first? Because the first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
You're just gonna jump over the shit?
The first time I tongue kissed a girl, yeah.
It was your mom, dog. Of course you said yeah. It was your fucking mom, bro. Ew. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let that shit slide. I'll keep pressing on that.
They did kind of let it slide.
They have to.
But I think
they'll murder them.
I would keep going. You nigga, you kissed your
I think
mom.
they were just trying to be because they were
respectful.
Like,
you kissed your mom.
Like,
you can hear the silence. Yeah, they're like,
ugh.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, it's my mom's. And then talking about how she was young when she had him. That doesn't mean you talk.
What, your mom didn't teach you how to eat pussy? Your mom didn't.
Yeah, no, I get what he means by my mom was young. You know, when you're young.
I get it.
I do get it.
No.
So what, your mom tongue kissed you?
Come on.
My mom wasn't 17.
You think a 17-year-old doesn't think that's weird to make out with a 6-year-old, especially if they're their kid?
6.
He said she taught him when he was 6.
I think he said 16. He said 6?
He said 6.
I didn't even know he said an age. I thought he just said 6? When I was young.
Why would you try to teach a 6-year-old how to...
It's fucking weird no matter the age,
he said
bro.
6?
I'm pretty sure he said 6.
I thought he just said young.
I didn't know he said an age. I assumed teenager because that's when...
I assumed like 10, 11.
No matter what age, it's fucking weird, bro. I think she said 6.
It depends on the relationship him and his mom have.
No, it does not.
Because if he's gonna say his mom was the one who taught him how to put on a condom, that means she saw his dick at a big age.
No, you could use a banana.
Yeah, let's
if she didn't use a banana to French kiss, let's be for real.
Yeah, let's be real.
She's pull down your pants.
Son.
No, but I'm just saying it doesn't.
Get hard, buddy. Get hard. Come on, stroke it a little bit. I'm gonna put that condom on for you, buddy.
I think it was...
It's okay. That shit's weird, bro.
Honestly, if you want my honest opinion, and I'm sorry for people who might be offended.
Don't do it.
But when it comes to this shit, people in the States, I don't give a fuck. You guys do some weird shit, so it doesn't surprise me that he's French kissing his mom. If his mom was to teach him how to masturbate, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I don't know. When I see movies... And I'm hearing that this is like, oh yeah, this is the States and this is this and this is... You guys need to stop putting that shit in movies because that is not cute. In TV shows. No, because I don't watch them for a reason. Yeah. See, like
what?
The French.
The Europeans are just as weird, dude.
I just think
I don't think they're tongue kissing their children. They're very open with like their bodies. Like they'll just
that I know. Yeah, like your body.
Look at my hairy vagina.
See, you want to stuff see? Like that. I would rather that than you teaching a kid how to fucking fondle.
Yeah,
so you're not
teaching your children that bodies are
normal. No, I'm not fine with it, but I'm not surprised at all.
Okay. He's like, just making sure.
Yeah.
All right, son, this is how you suck a dick.
Like, even the way Lil Wayne felt about Birdman and the whole Lil Wayne and Birdman kissing thing, that's fucking weird to me. Yeah. I'm not going to kiss a grown man who I know for sure is not my dad. And,
I'm not kissing my
dad. Exactly.
I'm not going to be that parent that kisses their kid in the lips, man.
They feel like they have a certain bond. And to them, it was, what did Birdman say? Birdman said to them, it was, because of the life they lived, I don't know if I'm going to see you again. So every time
just shake his hand.
Every time they were saying goodbye,
you don't gotta kiss
they
him
would
on the
kiss
lips.
every time.
Might as well suck his dick
in front of anybody. They probably did that. I don't fucking know.
Hey, yo, Little Wayne, pull your pants down. I'm gonna give you a goodbye suck.
So
I don't know. I'm gonna see you again.
What?
None of this.
Wasn't his name back then like Little Shrimpy or something?
Yeah,
like that?
Little Shrimpy. He had a little
original.
Shrimpy, man.
Oh my god.
He's like, come on, you know what I call it, Little Shrimpy.
Don't even, Joe. Don't even.
I can't.
Come on, suck on my little shrimp.
Call me little.
Call me little shrimpy, cause I got a shrimp dick in my pants.
that wheeze laugh.
Wheezy.
Wheezy. Why did he call himself that? Now that I'm thinking about it, Wheezy.
I don't like this, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like this.
Cute. That was a good one.
The little shrimp, that was fine. But I don't like the way you guys are going at him.
No, I just was genuinely asking. I wasn't coming at him. Cute.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with that nigga.
I don't like this.
Here's the thing. I'm a fan of Lil Wayne.
He's a great. You see that? What's
but
that?
he looks a mess. He looks like he's about to
He looks
croak.
like what he sounds like.
I don't like this. I don't like this episode. This is not a good episode, guys.
Oh my god.
This is not how we start the year off.
Are you okay? I don't think he can breathe.
Oh god. Oh,
Ew, we all had to hear
I'm
that.
wheezing. He looks like what he sounds like. So mean. Yeah. It comes out good.
You good? You okay?
Mohawk, baby.
Anyways, what I was gonna tell you guys next is that there is a sex expert, a black woman, but she, I think this was maybe another podcast. She said that black people in particular are too comfortable with using violent terminology to describe sex. Example: I'ma beat the pussy up. I'ma murder the pussy. I'ma shoot up the club, like stuff like that. So.
I've never heard the last one. That's what made me laugh.
You've never heard one? Shoot up the club? That means come inside of you.
Yeah, I figured that's what it meant.
Yeah. You've never heard that one?
Never.
I'd be insulted if I was when you saying got a bill.
That's what I thought about. Like, what do you mean my pussy's the club? What does that mean, buddy?
Just everyone comes in and out.
I'm sorry that I love easily.
I'm sorry, I'm naive.
I can't believe you guys have never heard that one before.
Never.
Wow.
I
and then
think
y'all want to get at me about some Night Riders, but you haven't heard about shooting up the club. You don't look at me like that. But yeah, do you guys think that maybe we can like tone it down when it comes to the
I don't know niggas that say that shit.
Terms? Murder the pussy. You've never heard that before.
That's not black specifically.
I know.
I've heard more whites say that.
I agree. I don't think, but I'm just quoting because she specifically said this
sex
about
therapist
black
sounds
people.
lame as hell, man. Like for me, I'm pretty much whatever your kink
I don't
is,
think
whatever.
she's a sex therapist.
I think it's more so
even more lame.
Which I think means that maybe I don't know.
She has sex a lot.
No, well,
she just knows a lot about the cooch and.
Because the thing is, anyone can call themselves an expert, but unless you actually have qualifications, you can't call yourself a therapist. So she might have.
Just
I
sucks
just don't
a lot
know.
of cock.
I mean,
I suck 10 dicks. I'm an expert.
No, what is it? I said that if you put 10,000 hours into anything, you can consider yourself an expert at it.
You know what? I think, and this is to answer your question. Sorry. I think the reason why people use violent terms, because like you said, it's not specifically black people. Maybe it's the music she hears while she's hearing "I beat the pussy up." Anyways, fight night.
Damn you, pussy!
So
that's what you were doing?
Yeah.
I was beating the
He was
pussy
beating it up.
That was me beating that shit, bro. That's how I beat pussy.
I think people use that terminology because I don't know. It's more appealing that to the younger crowd, I guess, than to be like,
nigga,
oh yeah,
like
let me make love to your pussy all night.
No.
Ugh.
I don't think you you say make love and pussy in the same sentence?
See, now I gotta change my whole sentence.
Do it in a French accent.
I think you just say I'm gonna make love to you. You don't have to say.
to make love to your pussy.
I don't want to make love.
That was no.
I can't do French.
That was a bad Russian
I
accent.
don't want
to make love to your pussy. Come here. I want to fuck it.
Nobody said they say I'm gonna make love to you.
Yeah, but I don't want to make love to you. I just want your vagina.
Lips. I'm gonna rub your body down. Like it's like nice.
A kiss
you know?
on the lips, lower ones.
That's crazy. You started, and I was like, did I play that song for you? Anyways,
what song?
You'll hear it on February 14th.
Oh, okay. As long as you don't say I'm gonna make love to your pussy. Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I think when you say it like in a nice way, you want to do, I'm gonna
politely murder that pussy. Respectfully,
ma'am.
I'm gonna murder your
promise
vagina.
You probably will get some. When you add respectfully at the end, people are stupid.
That's true.
Respectfully, I'm gonna shoot the club up tonight.
I think we should just make love tonight. She doesn't want to make love, sir. She wants you to. She had a rough day. Beat it up. And like, even when you want to go slow, that's what I understand. Like, you don't have to say it all the time.
Come on.
Because even like sex, sometimes you can be having sex and it's soft and nice, but that's not what you're feeling. And she wants it, a little bit rough tonight. No. That side of me is gone. I left that to Satan. I am
the good
not.
Side?
No, the rough side.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a little hurt. Sorry. Sometimes when you get kicked in the head too much.
Oh boy, I get it. It makes sense.
Some brain cells, man.
That's your excuse now, but what about your excuse for the last couple of years?
Upstairs class, man.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
It's funny though, because as this sex expert is saying all of this, like the other women who are sitting with her are just kind of like, I get what you're saying, but like, yes, they're like, nah, I want him to murder the pussy.
Yeah, that's what they want.
And, like, all the comments were like, nah, like, leave us alone, basically. Like, we like that. Like, from women. Women were saying that. So, I mean, I get her point. I think she was just saying, like, you can have, like, rougher sex without being super violent with like, how you describe it. But, like,
normally, sex experts tend to be really cool. It sounds like a
I think people were just kind of like, we see what you tried to do, but
I think she just wanted us to be respectful to the women. We don't have to.
Do you guys care to hear the clip or no?
Not really.
He was over it. But yeah.
No one's going to follow what she said.
There's some people that will, because some people
for like a minute.
No, people do agree with her. Like, yeah, I really don't like the way you say this. And
what I will say is, maybe if a guy does that all the time, you're like, what is wrong with you? You know what I mean? It's
My father didn't hug me enough.
It's like, yo, chill. Like, it doesn't always have to be on 10. Because, like, a more romantic setting can be nice, some slow, deep, like, love-making, baby-making music, like, that type of stuff is not always,
My mind's telling me no.
Yeah, you can't sing that anymore. He's canceled.
My body's telling me yeah.
Oh.
No one cares.
I heard a totally different song than what he was singing.
What would you hear?
So when you said that he was canceled, I was like, wait, what happened to Keith Sweat? What? Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah, I realized I heard something totally different than what he was saying. That's why I heard something different.
I haven't heard that song in a while.
Yeah, I was hearing bumping ground.
No. Looks like I got a story
that
for
is
you.
Bumping
No, I was not hearing bumping ground.
You weren't hearing bumping ground?
No.
Dang it, man! I made a mistake.
I don't think anyone was.
No, that's what I was worrying.
When you sing, nobody hears what you actually intend.
That's how I know I'm doing a good job. If you don't know what I'm singing, that's how I know I'm doing a good job.
I don't.
I don't know if I agree with that.
All right, so the top 10 turnoffs of 2021 was number 1. Well, I'm going to start from the top of the
Hugh belting. Sorry, go ahead.
You thought that was funny?
I did.
Fuck you. You thought, which one? What do you want to start? Top or bottom?
Top.
You're top.
No, like.
You're top.
Top 10.
Which one? You want to start from the top or the bottom?
Isn't 10 the top?
No, I think 1.
Yeah, you top.
1 is the top? That would be the bottom.
It's number 1.
You don't get lower than 1.
I get what you're saying.
Is it called a countdown?
Or a count up?
It's a countdown.
So you count from 10 down to 1.
Yeah. So you start at the top and you work your way down. Mm-hmm. So I'm not wrong.
No.
So why are you guys looking at me and talking to me like?
Start from the
I'm
top
looking
or the
at
bottom?
both of you. I'm not.
Start at the top. Start at 10 and go down to 1.
Start at number 1 or start
Hugh,
at
it's
number 10?
your list. Just read it.
Start at 7.
So at number 0, number 10. See, now you threw me off. Number 10 was wearing a face mask under your nose. Number 9.
Oh my god, I'm pissed that's even on the list.
Yeah, I know.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Number 9 was singing the wrong lyrics to a song. Number 8 was getting food stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
I don't think people do those things on purpose though. Like,
yeah,
but it's just turn offs.
Yeah,
like that's a turn
my
off.
pee-pee's not
If I'm talking to you and you're smiling, like Yzma when she had the broccoli in her tooth.
okay, fair.
Number 7 was dirty or unpainted nails.
That's rude.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that one.
Sorry. I know. As like someone who works on my hands, like sometimes
Unpainted nails, I feel like that's
sometimes
rude.
I got oil under my fingers. And I
Sometimes
try.
she doesn't want to do her nails because it's expensive.
Or just laziness.
Yeah.
Like me.
Wearing gym clothes to date. We're on a date. You know, bring like a Gymshark shirt or some shit.
Depends on what the date is. It's an
Depends on if it's Lululemon.
That's true. It's true.
You would not be
That's
able
true.
to look at clothing
I wouldn't
and
know.
tell.
I wouldn't
if it's
know. I
Lulu or
wouldn't
not.
know.
Number 5 is when you're the only one. Only when you went. Wow, gosh, I'm a little. When they are the only one to laugh at their own jokes. That's me.
That is you.
That's me.
Yeah, you almost
Dang.
killed yourself just now laughing
man.
at one of yours.
That's what I love. 4, speaking in slang.
Wait, time out. That's not sexy?
Laughing at your own jokes.
Yeah. I think that's cute. Like if I'm on a date with a girl and she thinks she said something
Yeah,
funny.
I would like that.
Like
actually.
a little, but like the way
No,
Hugh,
that I
the way
would like.
Hugh
I would
has-
love that.
I would like it
Exactly.
because you
If
don't.
she-
That tells me you don't take yourself that seriously.
Exactly, and I would like that a lot.
No,
Cool.
I think it's on this list. I don't see anything wrong with laughing at your own jokes, unless it's like clearly bad and like you're just going off and the person's sitting there like, okay, enough. But like, I think this list,
especially if it was a dad joke, and it was like, I'm like, yeah, you're a crazy bitch.
Yeah, but then she wouldn't be laughing with
I
herself.
think it's on this list, right? You wouldn't be laughing, you know. I think it's on this list because of people like you who just go off. But
Yeah, probably.
you know,
And you're sitting there sipping your tea like, okay, is he done?
No.
And he's like,
Yeah, this got started.
especially if they have a weird laugh too. You're like, oh, stop.
Oh yeah, speaking slang. Yeah.
What? What did
was
you
in
just
Toronto,
say?
man.
he said speaking in slang. Yeah, that was his Toronto man
Yeah,
accent.
Toronto just like came into me for a second. Like, yeah.
That wasn't a slang.
That was
An
Jane and
accent
Finch.
And slang
No,
are
Jane and
different,
Finch
you
just
know.
came right in. I
Slang
just
is a
came out
terminology
from under
and
the
accent
bridge.
is how you pronounce things.
Yeah.
Okay. You sound like
That's
you're,
not a word, is it? So
Yeah.
it's slang.
He sounds like like the worst vampire from Transylvania, like pop out like I want to suck your blood. Yeah.
Give your blood. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we forgot to lock the attic.
Come out.
This is Cousin Hugh.
Reminds
Number
me of
3.
Adam's Family, Cousin It,
Oh.
Cousin Hugh.
Number 3, commenting on famous people's social media posts.
Oh,
Yeah,
I hate
that'd
that.
be gross. 2, refusing to learn to drive. I guess. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
come on,
that's a turn
Get your
off.
shit together.
Yeah, be
I
independent.
would say it's a turn off, but it's a nice because some people really don't care, especially if you live like in a city. There's public transportation,
Yeah, no, but come on. It's a
but
life
it's
skill.
a good skill to have. It's not a life skill.
In the Western world, it is.
I'm sure if your life depended on it, you could get behind a wheel and get the car to move.
No,
you know,
there's some.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not. No,
everyone knows you put it in drive.
you'd be surprised.
And then you press.
Did you not
if
see
you
the
press
video?
one and it doesn't go, it's the gas. If you press
You're
the
getting
other
too
one,
much grace to people.
Did you not see the
people aren't that
video of the
stupid.
girl who had I want to what was it? It was a nice car too. And she popped the hood and she's at the gas station and she just started pouring oil all in the gas station. All in the hood.
No,
Because her car needed gas.
So she put on the.
So she just like poured it.
Her mind
all-
was in
You
the
saw
right
this
spot.
video too?
Yes, I'm not.
It was all over
I
Instagram,
didn't
and
see
people are
it.
like, "Are you like you can't be fucking serious? Like you can't
I'm
be.
not shocked, man.
Oh God.
I'm not shocked when I see that.
Like you are giving too much faith to people in cars.
You are.
I did see a video where a guy was pumping gas and some people tried to carjack him.
Oh, I seen that.
And they jumped into his car, but he was still pumping gas, so he just literally started spraying them with the
Yeah.
gasoline, and they like ran away, and like he was still spraying
Oh,
them. I was
old
like,
man,
good for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And number 1 is owning an Android phone.
Take that list and shove it.
Are we not all Android users?
Yeah,
I'm so disgusted you even read that out loud.
I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max last week, so.
Excuse me?
Yeah. But I'm both. I'm going to have two. My primary phone's still going to be my Samsung. I love my Samsung.
So why... What? Nothing.
Why?
Nothing.
I got two phones.
Nothing. I do
one
too.
for the bitches and one for the hoes.
No. No. I hate Apple users so much.
Well, and all my computers have always been... I shouldn't say always, but like I'm a MacBook, iMac, MacBook Air.
What do you
MacBook
mean?
Pro.
Number one is Android users. Are they stupid?
Yeah, but you know, it's clearly an iPhone user who wrote this. Why are you so? You're legit annoyed.
Because what I hate is when people don't know how to use devices that they spend a lot of money for. Apple users, the only thing they have to go with is we have iMessage. What the fuck does that matter?
And FaceTime.
What does that matter? Nothing. First of all, you barely use FaceTime because anything is FaceTime these days. WhatsApp is FaceTime. Snapchat.
Google
Duo. And you see what I mean? Like, you guys have nothing.
Instagram, you can like
Instagram, you can video call too. So any
Snapchat,
of that is technically
Facebook,
FaceTime.
all those.
You guys have nothing. You guys can't download anything to your phone because you're restricted. You guys can't do anything. All you can do is call and text. That's it. And you have a little apps. You guys don't even use apps, really.
Well, I mean, I did just get my iPhone last week, so like, let's.
iPhones aren't. I've thought about switching, but it's just like
I could never.
It's just that once you're, because I had an iPod before. It's just what's annoying is like once you have one, like you're stuck in there and trying to leave. It's like a cult. Trying to leave, it's like a pain in the ass. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't, because trying to like switch information to like that. So that's the only reason why.
One of my friends had an Apple and then went to Android, and then he went back to Apple. And he was like, when he went back to Apple, it was the worst thing he could have done, because what he was used to doing on the Android, you can no longer do.
I've heard the technology for Androids is better.
Way
it's
better.
Just like I don't think it's always compatible with iPhones. So when people like message on with an iPhone and they have an Android, they're like, oh, like you have a green bubble, or it like
that's which is
like,
nothing. Suck my dick. I'm messaging you. You're getting it.
Or
Shut
like
up.
there's the myth that like Android camera qualities suck, but
it's way better.
Yeah, they're really.
And
really
I don't
good.
understand. Like that's.
I mean, iPhone cameras are really good too, but
let
like.
me shut my mouth.
This both good phones.
I hear this all the time at home, so it drives
I
me
think
crazy.
they're both great, which is why I have one of each. But it's like.
Like my cousin would be like, "Oh, can you take? Never mind. What can you? I was gonna ask you to take a picture for me, but you have an Android." And then everyone will start laughing because like all my cousins and everything, they're all iPhone users. I'm like, you guys are dumb. Like you guys are so stupid.
No.
You
My
support
Samsung is
child labor.
My
Just say that to them.
my
It's like,
primary phone.
Where your phones are built, people commit suicide all the time. And they have to put nets to stop them. Just say that to them. Say it to them. See how they feel.
And
It's
most
true.
And most
but
iPhone users keep their phone on Do Not Disturb. Why the fuck do I have to call you twice for the? Anyways, can we change? I'm so heated. I'm so
You're
heated.
It's just an annoying person.
All of them do it.
Oh, it's just an iPhone thing.
It's an iPhone
They
thing.
just don't answer their phone.
On Do Not Disturb, so you have to call them twice if you really want them.
Oh, well. I guess you don't really want them.
I don't.
That's okay.
now it is time for a listener question. So if you are a listener and you want to write in, whether it's a question, a story, whatever it may be, we definitely want to hear from you. And you can do so by writing us on our website at thissquareroom.com/ask. Also, what is brand new is we have a link to our Ask Us page on our Linktree. So if you follow us on social media, it's the very top one. It says Ask Us or Ask Us Anything, I think. I can't remember. But you can ask us from there as well. But of course, like always, it's thissquareroom.com/ask. That's the trusty link. Maybe we'll do two today. First one is from...
Can I say something before you start?
Yeah.
Well, what did we name the girl last week?
Messy Bessie.
Bessie.
Okay, Bessie, if you're listening, which I hope you still are.
I don't think it's real. Sounds too close to a porno.
He says it sounds too close. Her story sounds too
real.
close to a porno.
I don't think it's
I told you guys, porn is real life. But Bessie, I will say that...
No, you know what? I mean, I don't know this person. I don't know that girl. But, like, I've heard some situations that are pretty close to that.
All situations are porn. You guys know porn is real life.
This makes me sad.
But
You're like, I just don't want to believe it.
No, it's just because that shit destroys families. That's what makes me sad. That's why I was kind of sad.
A lot of
to be fair though, the brother's actions is what
I'm just saying. The whole situation just makes it that destroys a family.
A lot of women who heard that, or I told it too because I love that story. They said everyone's first reaction was, "Wow, that's fucking hot." So there you go, Bessie. You guys think it's sexy to be cheaters. I like it. Don't worry about it. I like it. But I just wanted to say that.
You like
I know.
Butted her up just to reprimand her.
No. I liked it. I like the fact that people thought it was sexy because I thought it was sexy.
I mean, I guess that's
like not what she was doing.
That's kind of what Hugh was implying with the fact like it sounds like a porno, which is supposed to be sexy, but it's still morally
wrong.
Yeah, it's like that's hot, but then I just think like
okay. As long as we agree, that's
it's like I get it.
It could be equally as hot if I don't know.
If it was her man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You guys don't like to role play when it's your man. Ugh. But anyways, it's a different story. For a different time.
Again.
I am.
You just triggered
the iPhone thing just really took me off edge.
Okay, so this question is from Mikey, and the subject is balancing time. So he says, "Hey guys, happy week late New Year, and I wanted to say to Des, congrats on the new baby boy."
Thank you, Mikey. I was actually waiting for you to say that. I knew you were going to.
Oh my god,
I knew it.
You're such a loser.
I knew he was
waiting
going to. Yeah,
for the congratulations
all week. From I said it, I'm like, Mikey's gonna write in and say congrats because Mikey's a real one.
True, he is a real one, but it's the fact that you've been waiting on it is what I find.
If you didn't, I would have been so pissed.
You'd be like, don't write it ever again.
Don't ever say my name again.
So he says, for this question, I kind of want to see if I can get two perspectives from each of you, which would be the teenage you and you right now. For 3.5 long years, I have been single due to the fact that I'm pretty introverted.
Oh, he's got a girlfriend. I think he's got a girlfriend. I saw a story and he's holding a girl's hand. I was like, this nigga.
Ew, the fact that you're like watching, like, oh.
I just saw like
you're like, my son, who is this?
He's like, I just painted my nails one day and held my own hand.
I'd be like, I hope not. Because I
mean, that's the thing. People do that.
I go to therapy, buddy.
For 3.5 long years, I've been single due to the fact that I'm pretty introverted unless I know you, as well as I have zero clue on how to balance time with my friends and a girlfriend. Before my 3-year single hiatus, I was in a relationship and I was able to give her all of my attention because I'd met her before my friends. And when things eventually failed, sorry, he said eventually, the 4 other relationships after her failed because I fear that if I put all my attention on them, I would distance myself and lose my friends. Now, about a week ago, I got a girlfriend. Whoop, whoop. And not to be all simpy and cringy, but not to be all simpy and cringy, but she's perfect. And I'm doing my best to balance time between my friends and her. So pretty much my question is, if possible, what would teenage you say for advice? And what would you say now for advice on how to balance time between friends and a partner? I do know that I'm still a teenager, so a lot of this stuff is probably me overthinking and exaggerating.
Probably.
But my friends are the type of friends that have a special place in my heart, and I still want to be able to be on my own and be able in a relationship that will also hold a special place in my heart. I would still like to get your thoughts on this. Sorry if this submission is all over the place. Kind of wrote it last second, and this is probably my most personal submission yet. Either way, I appreciate it, and thanks, guys. Congrats, Mikey.
Congratulations.
That is very sweet.
It's some pussy.
I'm sorry. I think it is beautiful how you describe her. That is so adorable, and I think like any woman, any girl would love to like have a guy describe her like that. So you're doing great. You're doing amazing, sweetie. But okay, so teenage us and then adult us. So I guess we'll go around and say what our teenage advice would be first. I don't want Des to start. I'm nervous.
You don't want me to
Hugh,
start.
you start. You don't? Okay, I'll start then. Teenage me, I would say the fact... Oh, no, wait. I want to make sure I'm actually thinking like teenage me.
Okay. Teenage me.
Okay, yeah, you go.
Teenage me, I like the girlfriend thing to me was like, whatever. Like, I have a girlfriend. A girlfriend to me, you're like my friends, but you're a girl who I sleep with, we kiss, and we do cute stuff here and there. I was not very good with balancing friends, like I would try to, but my balancing was to have them both in the same place at the same time. It wasn't, okay, let me spend some time here and spend some time here. It was, if we're all in the same place, then what could go wrong? You know, she's sitting here quietly, nicely, while me and all my friends are laughing and everyone's having fun. And I ask her, are you hungry? And you tell me yes, and I get you food, and that's that. That was me balancing. But that's the completely wrong thing of balancing.
Well,
yes, because now we're getting into older me. You're right.
I would say that I was not as bad as Des, but like it's always easier when you can hang out with your girlfriend, boyfriend, and your friends. You know, like if they get along, I would say teenage me would say definitely utilize that. Because I don't think it's a bad thing. I do think you can't do it all the time. Obviously, your girlfriend's going to be like, hello, are we not going to have any alone time? And your boys are going to be like, oh, you're
why is she always here?
She's always here, bro.
Yeah, like...
What happened to us, bro?
Yeah, so, but I definitely think that helping you to balance... I mean, like you said, you only have a certain amount of free time, so use it as much as you can. And if they all get along, planning things or, like, just hanging out with everyone, I don't see anything wrong with that. Teenage me doesn't see anything wrong with that, but I know your girlfriend's gonna want to spend some alone time. I think your girlfriend will demand more alone time than your friends, so I would say just like make sure you, even if you're all hanging out, you kind of, you know, put a little extra day or two in with her. That's my teenage advice. Hugh, teenage advice?
I'm trying to think what I did when I was a teenager, when I had a girlfriend. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with spending time with my friends and my girlfriend when I was a teenager.
Right. So how did you do that? How did you manage to not have that issue?
Shit. I don't know.
He's like, it just
didn't. He's like, it just worked.
It just worked.
It just worked.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because a lot of time I'd hang out with my girlfriend after school. A lot of the time, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, as a teenager, I'd tell you I don't know, man.
You know what's funny? I also found like even as a teenager, having somewhat of like a schedule kind of works because it's like you typically have like class on certain days if you have any extracurriculars. So it's like you're kind of on a schedule anyway. So if I had certain extracurriculars, I'd stay after school, hang out with my friends, do things with my friends, and then I'd see my boyfriend on the weekends. Like every Saturday, like that was me and him day, and like it just kind of fell into that like pattern, that routine. I mean, we didn't go to the same school, so that was, you know, obviously why, but it's like having a schedule does work. And then like on someone's birthday, or if he's having a thing at his house, he'd invite me and my friends would come, so like we would all hang out. But it's like, you know, having some, it doesn't have to be like super strict, but for me, having a schedule of like, oh, I see this person on this day, these people I see on this day, and then every now and then
he's also
they
an introvert,
merge.
so he likes probably being alone, I'm assuming.
For sure, it's not every single day he needs to be around people.
No, I'm talking about weekends.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying what my schedule was. His could be different depending on his schedule.
Because my friends and my girlfriends, they were it's not that we weren't friends, they were acquainted with each other, but we weren't like in the same group. I think a lot of times, but you're at home now because of whatchamacallit.
No, they're still at school.
Or in the States.
Americans are at school.
It depends. It varies state to
where
state.
they are.
I'm gonna assume that you're going to school, so I don't know. I guess like lunchtime, some lunches hang out with your girlfriend, some lunches hang out with your guy friends, or like fuck, or I can't really, I don't know. For me, it just worked, so I don't know. I can't really give you any for an like teenage me can't give you advice, I guess.
I'm assuming you guys go to the same school. When I went to the same school as my girlfriend,
it's easier, obviously.
You think it's easier?
For me,
oh, right. I was like, yeah, you're a guy. Of course, you would understand. For me, it was okay, except for I know me and my friends are stupid and we do stupid things. And the worst thing you want to do is have your girlfriend look at you like, what are you guys doing? And then, yes.
No, but now, then find a girl that actually appreciates you for your silliness then.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't like the girl you're with.
Yeah, but then find a girl
that just means that girls mature faster than guys and what we're doing is stupid and she's not wrong, but you just don't like it and your boys are like, oh my God, and now you're like,
bitch is lame.
Because there's a lot of, like me and my friends, we talk about girls that we dated in high school and like how they were and like certain things, like they weren't wrong, we just didn't like what they were saying, so we're like, fuck this bitch. But that doesn't make them wrong. So if your friends are your friends, which they sound like they are, and you guys are really close.
I think it's probably the Saskatchewan moving friends, I would assume.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming
like some
too.
ride or die vibes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sorry to break your heart, but it's possible. Anyways, let me not even. That's not the topic.
Too late, man. You already opened the fucking
Yeah, you
jar.
opened the door. Jesus.
I was gonna say, even if like they feel ride or die, like it's not necessarily the case. I never
Not
used,
necessarily not the case either.
Yeah. That's why I said let me just
I
stop
got my
there.
friends from like
I
have
have
friends like 21 years. I've had my one friend for 21 years.
Yeah, I have
all
two
my
of
friends are like
friends
almost 20 years.
Yeah, a lot of the people. No, I shouldn't say a lot, but a lot of the people I was close with in high school, I'm still very close with now.
Well, that's good. Look at
Yeah,
you
all
guys
my
go.
friends, all close to 20 years. Or one's already at 20
But
years.
like, obviously, the older you get, like, it takes work. So, are we getting into the adult
Yeah,
advice now?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, when friendships evolve, like they definitely take work. Like, friendships are a relationship. They're just a different dynamic. And any relationship worth keeping is one that you have to work on, especially because as you guys get older, life takes you on different paths. Maybe it means that you're moving away, or maybe that means that you like your interests change and whatever.
See, I would say it takes understanding, not necessarily work.
Right, but if you don't understand, you could stick in your ways and be like, well, what they're doing makes no sense. They're different. But if you put in the work to understand, it's still work, right? To make sure that you are being understanding and you are being like sympathetic to someone's situation. Yeah, it's me saying it takes work. Like, it's just like an umbrella statement, right? Like, what the work is very dependent on the situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do think that your concern, Mikey, for wanting to keep that balance as an adult, I think that's really great, because so many times, and like, this isn't a thing that you only experience as an adult. Like, you experience it, I mean, I've experienced this as a teenager. Your friend gets a boyfriend or gets a girlfriend, and then they're gone, and you're like, oh my god. And then if things don't work out, they kind of come back and they're like, hey guys, and you're like, what the hell? Like, you kind of threw us to the side and now you want to come back, and like, your friends get salty about that, and sometimes it ends friendships, sometimes they give you a hard time, and like, everything's okay. But like, I think the fact that you are trying to find a good balance, because both your friends and your girlfriend are important to you, I think it's really great. And I think the fact that you're aware of it, you can't really go wrong, because you're aware. Whatever you do with balancing your time, it's gonna be great. And I still think that integrating her with the group sometimes is good. Like, my kind of the same on my high school advice, just a little more mature. I don't know. Des?
Older me. Older me would definitely tell you that if your friends are your friends, they would understand. And it's not that, like, obviously the time that you spend with them and whatever would be decreased.
For sure.
To me, if you and her feel long-term and this is something that you really want, and you're willing to put in the work for, then your friends being your friends, they will understand. I have two friends who I've been friends with since I was 11, 10, and sometimes we've gone months without really talking to each other, just like a year.
Even sometimes like a year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's all good because we, like Joe said, like, you understand that you're getting older, certain interests have changed, certain responsibilities have changed, and it's just like, it's like a friend getting a job and nobody else has a job. Like, he has to go to work, even though you guys are all going to go shoot the shits, he has to go.
Some of the best friendships are the ones where it's like, it's great if we talk every day, but then if we go a couple months, a couple weeks, like you guys said, maybe even longer, but when we do link up, it's
like
the exact
nothing
same.
changes. Exactly.
That's the people who like don't hold grudges. The friends who aren't like, oh my god, you haven't reached out. It's like, no, like, I understand what you're doing, and you've always been a good friend to me, and life happens, and like, that's what you start to learn when you get older. Shit just like,
if you haven't
snowballs.
You haven't had a girlfriend in the last 3 years, like you said, and this one
right. So they're gonna be used
17.
to they're gonna be used to
this nigga going around from when he was like fucking 11 then.
How do you go from 11 to 17 in 3 years?
So yeah, he said he's had like 3-4 relationships.
Right, but those.
So his last one was only when he was 14. So what else was he doing before that? I'm just throwing out a number there, man.
Good for you, Mike.
Niggas going around, man, dipping and tripping.
No, but it's like his friends are like used to just having his
boys,
exactly.
The boys.
No, they're probably gonna make some jokes because that's what friends do. You make,
where's your girlfriend, Mikey? You little simp.
Yeah, exactly. But they're just probably playing with you, and they will understand. Like, they can't get 100%
Yeah,
of
if those are like your ride or die friends,
Yeah.
they'll get it. They're like, oh, Mike's got a girlfriend now. We'll never see it, Mikey. No, your friends will understand. The fact that you, have that awareness, you'll figure it out.
And don't lie, Mikey. That's one thing I'm going to tell you. Don't lie.
To whom?
To your girlfriend. Because I know as a guy, sometimes you feel like they might get annoyed that you're hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
So you'll be like, oh, I'm not doing anything today. I'm just going to take it easy and be at home chilling. And then she finds out that you're with your boys. And now that becomes a problem because obviously now it looks like you'd rather see your boys than see her. Even if that might slightly be the case. That's not,
But the issue is not that you're hanging out with your friends.
Lie.
It's the lie.
Yeah,
but it's
that's
going to
something to talk about.
itself as like, oh, you don't like me hanging out with my friends. It's like, no. Now I'm triggered every time you say you're hanging out with your friends.
Now I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. It could be. That's a good advice. It's
just
like a
try your best not to lie.
Hugh, what's that face?
I'm just laughing.
You're looking at Des in awe. You're like, wow,
even if
what great advice.
No, it's like, I didn't even think about that.
No, it is. Yeah.
And if you do accidentally lie, because sometimes, like
for
me.
Why do you accidentally
lie?
lie?
When I say accidentally, like I was just about to say, for me,
like a true dog.
Yeah, sometimes I just lie right off the bat, and like I'll hang up, and then I'll call back and be like, okay, I just lied. I don't know why I did. My bad. It just came out, but this is the truth.
My past trauma came out.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
My memories from my childhood came out. I'm sorry. The defense mechanism.
I know I told you that I was gonna do something with my mom, but the truth is, like, Hugh asked me to help him, and I don't know why I told you I was gonna do something.
I don't want to hang out with you,
but I don't want to lie.
Yeah. Right. I think that's the part that, like, as long as you are not only hanging out with her with your friends, like if you're making time that's just for her as well, same way that you want to make time just for your friends, I think that is the key to like not making her feel some type of way when you are hanging out with your friends, because it is important. Although you should try to integrate sometimes, it is important you have separate time. Do not have them around each other all the time, because you need your friend time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need time with like just your friends like you used to have, and you need like intimate time with just your girlfriend. I know it's easier to just kind of group everyone together. That's the one thing I would say, like, the adult me realized. It's like, you need
separation.
It's nice to have them come together sometimes. It's really nice actually when they all get along and everyone can laugh and have a great time, but you do need that separation. And like, this advice goes to like any adults in a relationship as well. I think like what we do is like we get so used to being like, oh, I want to take my boyfriend here and here and here with this friend and this friend, or I want to bring my girlfriend around, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, but like
they just want
we just want to have like old like friend time, and it's nothing against the other person, but it's like, yo, like we're cool with them, but like they're not they're not
the crew. I'm sorry, that's your girl.
Like, every now and then you just need a squad.
We don't want her here. No. Get that bitch out of here.
Yeah, and like nothing is wrong with that, but you can't do that all the time. It has to, like, it's all about balance. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Because even like thinking about it, when I was younger, 18, 19, I was dating this girl, and she'd come over every week, every like Tuesday, I think it was. And she would hang out, and my friends were at my house all the time, Monday to Friday, from after school till
dusk till dawn.
It's crazy. Like, they were always at my house. So it's like, realistically, I could have, pushed the time and been like, okay, guys, don't come over this day and spend the time with my girlfriend. But like you said, Mikey, like I was trying to balance the two. So, okay, you guys can have upstairs, play your video games, and I'll be downstairs in the living room with her chilling.
See, but the difference is you said you were a teenager, right? So it's like...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So where Mikey is, like, I kind of get the balancing thing.
And it's not a bad thing.
It's not at all.
Yeah.
And we used to watch a show in the living room, and like my friends would come down, and they would be like, ugh, this is what you're watching? Ugh, ew, Des, I can't believe you.
You guys were making out, weren't you?
No, we're literally watching a show.
Lame.
And we're watching Pretty Little Liars.
You touch her thigh.
And my friends would come down. And they would just be like, oh, you're pathetic, Des. Like, ew, you're watching this girl show. And
Little Liars was a thriller, and I liked it.
Because
you liked it?
Yeah.
You liked it too?
I did.
Yeah.
My girlfriend.
And my friends even ended up coming downstairs.
I feel like it's always like the girlfriend got me to watch this show, but it's
watch
actually
this show.
Really
I'm like, bitch.
Because you're always like, oh, I'm sitting down just to watch it. First of all, you look like A right now in that hoodie.
Yeah. I am A.
Yeah, so... like, even trying to balance it, like, it seems like a good idea when you look at it, but you really do have to think of it from her perspective. Like,
but that's the thing. That's not balance. Having everyone in one place. That's not balance.
That's what I'm saying.
You
like,
think it is.
That's what you think it is at
not.
that age. And it looks like it. And it looks great because everybody seems happy. Everyone gets what they want. Your friends get to hang out with you. Your girl gets to hang out with you and your friends. And everybody's fine. You did what you needed to do. But she wants to hang out with you.
Yeah, true balance.
Not you and your friends.
Friend time alone, girlfriend time alone,
and you have
friends
your alone
and
time.
Girlfriend time alone, and then of course,
you have
which
to make
is the
time for
most
yourself.
important. Yes, your own time for you and
you'll
whatever.
figure that out. You're an introvert, man. You'll figure that.
But also, you're super smart. Like you'll get it. And I think it is a little bit of overthinking. But the fact that you're overthinking just means you care. I feel like when people are like, oh my God, I'm overthinking, like that sucks. I'm like, no, like overthinking can kind of get to you, but
it just means you care.
Yeah.
I don't overthink because I don't care. I don't think.
No, literally.
I don't see.
No, the thing is, like, when I see people overthinking, I'm like, my heart goes out to you because I know that you actually care about it. And like, once the fact that you care means that you're probably gonna try your best to do the right thing. So
you'll be fine, man.
I think
take it slow, buddy. Wear a condom.
Jesus,
yeah.
Hugh.
I'm trying to give him good teenage advice. You know what those kids are doing in the LA River?
What?
He's from Cali, man. I don't know.
In the river?
I don't know. He might take it to like the LA River and be like,
I
let's
don't
go
think
there.
there's a river in LA.
Yeah, it's the LA River.
There's beaches.
The dump. That like dump. That you don't know the LA River? That's like an iconic place in LA.
You just said it's a dump.
It is pretty much a dump, but that's where the kids go to smoke weed and do their drugs. And hang
Is
out.
it an actual river?
Los Angeles River, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dump.
Uh-uh.
It's in LA. Come on.
I'm sorry, Mikey.
You know?
I didn't know
Don't
that.
go to the LA River.
Take her to Skid Row, bro.
Yeah, I've been to LA. I've never been to the river.
Are we doing another one?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know. You said it in the beginning. You're like, oh, we might do two.
Well, because I didn't know we would take so long on this one, but well, so we got one that was I think we're kind of being scolded a little bit.
Oh, great. All of us or just me?
No, all of us.
Okay.
You so triggered.
No, I'm used to it just being me. That's why. So I was like, God dang, what do I do now?
No, people come for me. I think Des is the only one who hasn't, which is crazy to me because you say the wildest things, and the fact that people are either coming for me or telling Hugh he's a mess is crazy.
People
okay,
call me a mess?
No, that's just my paraphrasing. Okay, so this is from Anonymous, and the subject is "You didn't choose my question."
Oh my God.
You asshole.
That's
so it's just
like,
you then. Don't say
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Don't say us.
Bring us into it.
What do you mean?
You choose the questions.
No, let me read the subject, you guys.
I thought that was the subject.
Well, this person has made a misleading headline.
The subject.
Oh.
So the message is, I'm high-key disappointed that my question wasn't picked for one of your favorites for the New Year's episode. I thought
I want to hear what this is.
What was the question?
I thought it was gold. I'm not going to remind you which one though, because
clearly
that's
it
just
was
embarrassing.
Bronze. It was bronze, buddy.
Sorry, I
Nice
almost dropped my
catch.
phone. Thank you.
Well, I wish she told us which one it was.
I wish I do because I was going between a couple when I was choosing.
He doesn't want that. He or she or they don't want that silver medal.
Who was it?
It doesn't matter. They're anonymous.
Oh, why? What is wrong with
That's
you?
what I'm like. I'm thinking we're
Yo, let's aim it at them. Fuck you, bro.
we're being reprimanded a little bit. But here's the thing: for everyone, like I don't think last year, or well, since the beginning, but we started in like end of 2019. No, end of 2020 with the listener questions.
Yeah.
So I don't think since we started this, we've had a bad question. We've had some that are a little more like straightforward, some that like get us snowballing, like Mikey's question just now. Mikey's really good at getting us talking, but it's like I can't recall one where I'm like, that was stupid. I wish we didn't ask it, or I wish we didn't. Like all the questions were really good, so I don't take it personally. We just have to pick.
No, I really no.
I was also going between a few because there was one, and surprisingly enough, it was Mikey, and it was one that it turned into a really deep episode because of a question he asked. I legit just couldn't find the I couldn't remember what episode it was. So I was like, okay, let me just go with another one that I also really, really enjoyed.
Oh my God. I'm so mad.
What, you're trying to remember?
I really want to know who this person is.
No, they're anonymous, and they didn't even remind us of the previous question.
Yeah, they don't want to. They're like, fuck you guys.
Yeah,
fuck
literally.
you guys.
Oh well. Wasn't that great then? Sorry, buddy.
But we do have one more. We're going to end off with one more actual question.
Nah, just send me a reminder, man. I'm pissed. This is going to bother me all week.
You've been triggered this whole episode.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so this is from a new person. This person's anonymous. And the subject is closed to being open. The message goes, "Hello everyone and Happy New Year. This is my absolute favorite podcast and you never fail to make me laugh every week."
You're welcome.
I hope you guys get to my question because I could really use some advice. I was dating my boyfriend for almost 6 years when he proposed in early 2021.
Woo.
Congratulations. Things were great and I thought that we were on the same page for the entire relationship. However, a few weeks ago, he dropped a bomb on me that he wants an open marriage. So we can be married to each other. Sorry, I lost my place. So we can be married to each other, but free to see other people on the side. This came out of nowhere for me because we've been monogamous the entirety of our relationship. This is absolutely not what I want, but I know that he is the person I want. So I'm considering giving it a try. My questions are, do you think this is something that he wanted the entire time and just hasn't told me? Yep. Or is this a new need? And does that mean that I'm not fulfilling his needs in the relationship? And what do you think I should do? We're supposed to be getting married later this year. Up until now, he seemed very monogamous, being protective and even a little jealous sometimes when other people hit on me. So I'm not sure where this new desire to see other people has come from, especially since he proposed. Sorry, and she put that in caps, like he proposed. Although I was happy when he did, I never pressured him into it because I was content with the relationship as it was. I'm now feeling like I'm not enough. I tried to express this to him and he doesn't seem to get it. I'm also questioning if he has ever cheated on me because maybe he just wants things to be out in the open now. I've got a lot going through my mind. I don't know what to do right now, and I'm afraid that although an open relationship is not what I want, if I don't give it a try, I may lose the love of my life. Help.
You've come to the right place, ma'am.
First of all, reading it kind of makes me sad because I can kind of feel her emotions through it, so and I know that she's going through it, especially when she said that like she expressed to him that she doesn't feel enough, and he's just kind of like not really understanding why she would feel that way. So my heart goes out to you. Are we giving her a name?
Of course we are. We have to.
Let's call her
Brittany.
Ew.
No, because Brittany is recently free, and I think she needs to be free too.
Who's Brittany?
Spears?
From her dad?
Well, yes, and
okay, we can name her Brittany. I feel like you deserve to name people every now and again.
Thank you.
It's always me and Hugh. Yeah.
That was mostly me.
It is mostly you, but I wanted to get in there too. I couldn't be like, it's mostly you. I wanted to be a part of that too.
You wanted to like loop.
Yeah.
It's because you always like are quick to
I
agree
confirm
with him.
it. Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm always
you guys
like,
also just both looked at me when you said, what should we name him? You guys looked in my direction.
I thought you were gonna have a name.
Oh no, I was looking up in general.
Oh. Yeah, Brittany. Okay, we can call her Brittany.
But no, because I mean, my first instinct when I first started reading it, before my heart was kind of like, oh, like, you know, I feel bad. I was like, okay, he wants an open marriage, like no problem, because like I'm not gonna marry him. He can just marry whoever the hell he wants to, or like be in a relationship with whoever else. Because I don't think it's right to spring this on someone.
Spring?
To like spring it on someone, to like, you know.
Can I say one thing quickly?
Sure.
Going forward though with questions, put your age. I feel like it helps.
Yeah, it would be helpful.
Put your age.
Yeah.
You can still be anonymous. Just put your age.
Well, I mean, it depends. If the question is like this, and I think even with some of the people in the past, like it does help.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Because like depending on your age, you're in different parts of your life and whatever. But no, as I continue to read it, like in the back of my head, I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I can't just be like, well, fuck him. Why does he want to do that? Because people change, and maybe when you guys start, because I think she asked, is this something that he maybe wanted from the beginning and just hadn't told her? Yeah. Is this something that you think he's wanted the entire time and just hasn't told me, or is this a new need? It's hard to say because I don't know him, but I think it could be both. Maybe he's wanted this the whole time and just hasn't allowed himself to go there or to talk to you about it, or maybe
she said, like, fulfilling or whatever.
Mm-hmm. She says she feels like she's not
fulfilling.
Right, but like maybe with him, it's like a new need, and he's just like, you know what, like maybe monogamy isn't for me, but like that doesn't mean that he didn't feel that way the whole time. So it's kind of hard to, you guys know what I mean? Like he's allowed to grow and change and have new feelings, although it is very hurtful, but like that doesn't take away from the fact that he can change his mind about things. And he's not changing his mind about you. It doesn't sound like he just, you know, wants the freedom to explore. What were you gonna say?
I am going to be on the opposite side of the fence of this. fuck him. No, because you're not going to ask me to marry you. And then after you ask me to marry you, you're going to tell me, oh, by the way, I kind of think, I do love you and I want to be with you. But,
it's like, I want to
just in case I sleep with other people, it's going to be okay because we're in an open marriage. No, I don't think, and this is just my view on relationships, I don't think people should tether. You know what you want, and you shouldn't settle for what you don't want. If you do not want to be in an open marriage, you're going to make yourself be miserable trying to make him happy. Now, put yourself in that marriage right now. You guys are married, and you're not doing anything because he is all you want. And then, once a month, once every couple of months, he's doing something with somebody else.
Comes home smelling like
you know what I mean? And there's nothing you can say or do about it. That's going to take a toll on you, on your personality, on your feelings.
I agree with that. That was actually what I was going to say after. First of all, you said tethered. That's why I was like, I didn't know where you were going with that.
When I said what?
Like, you want to be like tethered to someone. I don't know.
That's it?
Yeah, the way you phrased it, I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh.
But no, now that you have said your point, I agree with that. I think that I get that you love him and you want to be with him, but as Des said, you really have to think. I think you're thinking more so right now. You're like, I love him right now. I want to try it because I love him. But if this is
who you want to be,
because she, in her words,
she doesn't want anything else.
She said, this is absolutely not what I want.
Exactly.
So if you know that's not what you want, you know that you're not going to be happy long term, and your love for him alone is not enough to make you happy in the long run. You have to be living a life that is fulfilling for you, and if an open relationship is not that, you are going to not only start to feel bad, you're going to be resentful towards him. You're going to get angry, you're going to get bitter, you're going to be like, why am I not enough, as you're already kind of questioning. So it's like, if that is truly not what you want, my best advice is, as hard as it is now to like step away now, because it's only going to get harder down the road, and obviously messier once you guys are actually married.
And before you do have a conversation with him, get whatever thoughts you have, get it out loud. If he doesn't like your thoughts, so be it. He put them there. How long have you been feeling like this? Okay, is there, like, have you cheated on me in the past? Like, without necessarily acting out and being upset and causing a scene, because that's why guys lie, because they feel like everything's going to turn into a huge argument. But, if you cheated on me, what's done is done. And if this is what you want, I'm sorry, I can't help you, I did love you. I do love you. And this is just not where I see my life going. And, there's nothing wrong with that. Same thing Joe said. Like, he has the right to change, and he has the right to, like different things and want different things. Mm-hmm. And if an open marriage is something that he wants, then he can find somebody who wants an open marriage, and they can live happily ever after.
But you also have the right to be happy and to make decisions
and find someone
for yourself.
That wants you fully.
It's worth it to talk to him and be like, is this something that you are hard set on? Because maybe he brought it up to you and it's just like, yeah, I kind of like the idea of an open marriage, but like maybe it's not a deal breaker for him. So maybe if you were to say, hey, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know the only reason why I feel like uneasy about certain things that get brought up is when, like, if he's like, oh no, it's not a deal breaker, I was just kind of XYZ, and you're like, okay, good, and now you guys are married, and then God forbid you find out that he has a next lady or something. Now you like,
but that's just cheating though. Cheating is different from an open marriage.
Man, it's all the same. It's just cheating in the open. That's all it is.
Well, that's the thing. It's open, so the other person knows about it.
It's cheating.
No, but
if you're married, it's cheating.
No, but I think like people in open like marriages or open relationships, like a lot of the time it's just polyamory. Like it's not even like you're just like hooking up with random people. It's like you're actually like you have a girlfriend on the side.
And that's not what she's gonna want, because when he spends more time with the girlfriend, and like I want to be in a polygamous relationship. I know that. I know that for sure. And any girl who I know that for sure. I know I do.
Since when?
Oh, for a while. I know I do. But I know.
Why are you shocked?
I'm shocked because that's a lot of stress. And like a polyamorous relationship in what sense? Like they can also have other boyfriends, or you just want to have all the girlfriends?
Like the three of us are dating. Like me, her, and her. Like you and her are dating, me and you are dating, me and you. The three of us are dating.
She can only date other chicks.
Like she's dating one specific chick.
Okay,
it's only girls.
So not
only
open, but you guys are in a.
We're in a polygamous relationship, but it's not open.
A throuple.
So
he wants a throuple.
She is my girlfriend, but she is also my girlfriend, and they are each other's.
Oh, so you just want to
girlfriend.
like multiple wives type of deal?
Two. He wants two girlfriends.
No, well, multiple wives mean
you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
but
I know
it
what you're
means
saying.
like they're both mine.
She can't deal with other dudes. She can only deal with girls.
No, she can only deal with that one specific girl.
Oh, so you have to choose a girl.
No, we can choose to get like the three of us have to agree that it's the three of us. Yeah. Anything outside of that is cheating. So to me, it's like if you are.
You have said that. You have said that part.
Even if you are marrying someone, like one-on-one, we're getting married and it's an open marriage, you're just putting a ring on my finger to make it look nice. But the marriage aspect of it is what? Out the window because you want to have another mistress?
But like, isn't this like when people have like sister wives, right? Like,
with sister wives.
Isn't the first one, like the first wife holds like the most authority, isn't
so they want to feel. However, when he's ready to leave, he's leaving the first wife. But what I mean is like, if that's not what something you want to do, don't do it. Sister wives, they're there because they choose to be there. If you know in your heart of hearts that this is not something you want, I would say like, don't even have a conversation with him about it, obviously. But to be like, okay, I'll give it a try. This is not something you just give a try out of marriage. If you guys were dating in an open relationship and everything was fine, it was working great, and you're like, you know what, we want to get married and continue it, that's fine. But because this is coming new and in marriage, like brand new in marriage, and we're in an open relationship as soon as we get married, suck my dick.
Hugh, what's your take on it?
The question.
I don't have it up right now.
Like, that's just insanity.
I exited out of it.
Your feelings matter too. I understand you want to put him first and how he feels, but fuck that shit.
I want to go through the question and then kind of answer it like that.
Fuck that shit. Why does he get his way? All you want to do is be loved. Like, what the hell? Am I not enough? Oh my God. If a girl ever tried to marry me and tell me she wants to take dick from other people, suck my dick. Suck my dick. I don't care if we've been together for 12 years. You stupid. I'm getting so mad. How dare he?
Yeah, so maybe he did want it the whole time but just didn't tell you. So he's using the security of marriage to kind of, solidify it because it's like, oh, now
at least I'm marrying you. You know,
it is a huge possibility. I just think it's not fair to assume because
that's why I said just go to him and ask everything you want to know.
Develop new needs, new concerns. Discover like, hey, this is something I want to explore.
That seems interesting.
Yeah. So that one's rough for me to determine because it's like,
go ask him and tell him to suck his own dick.
Am I not fulfilling? It could be that you're not fulfilling. Maybe. I'm saying it's not making. Like, could be that too.
No, I know you're saying maybe, but you're just giving her like maybes.
I'm like trying. What should you do? Yeah, there's a lot of questions you gotta ask. Now, all the open thing. I think for me, I look at marriage in the most serious way. Like, if I'm getting married, it's gonna be under the guise of like religion. So obviously monogamy and shit. So I wouldn't be okay with this at all, me personally. What would you do if you're not cool with it? Obviously, yeah, don't. Is he cheating? Who knows? You're never really gonna know. Is this something that he may have newly wanted? Probably. I think this is a dream a lot of guys have, but I feel like a lot of guys want to be that guy, but they're not that guy. So a lot of guys have this dream like, oh my God, I can do whatever I want in multiple girls. But
see, I would agree if he didn't propose and they haven't been together for 6 years.
No, I think he's just using that as he probably felt like this for maybe he felt like this for a while, but he's using the security of marriage. It's like when some people
cover it up.
Yeah, as a way like, well, now I know you're not gonna leave because he knows if I asked this before, you would have probably left. It's like when some people they get like in the relationship at a certain amount of time, they completely change, and then it's like they bring something up because it's been so long. So it's like it makes it hard, So what should you do?
That's called a trap.
No, what I think you should do. Obviously, I have a conversation. I would say be open and graceful to me and shit. Like, entertain the idea of that throuple thing, majigger.
Don't entertain it.
But I would say ultimately talk to a professional. Like, you guys have been together for a while. you clearly really like this guy and you want to be with this guy and you don't want to leave so quickly. So I would say, and this is advice I got from like a Catholic priest on my route. He said, if you're getting married, he's like, do marriage counseling. So I would say do marriage counseling and talk to this with a professional and see what you got and see.
Some pastors require that you do it.
Most do.
Most
do. But that was like, I remember, and then a couple, like I remember even another pastor told me this too. He's like, if you don't get married unless you're doing marriage counseling. He said, do that shit for like a year, then fully decide. So I would tell you, bro, dude, hun bun, yeah, go.
Brittany, we called her Brittany.
Brit, hello. I would say, yeah, do this under the guise of a professional, buddy.
I definitely think
get yourself a marriage
seeking therapy, like couples counseling, could be beneficial for you guys to try to work out your differences and see if you do need to part.
If you need to part, it is what it is. Learn from that shit. Move on with your life. And that's why I asked for the age, because maybe you're a little bit older, like you're in your later 20s to 30s, and you're thinking to yourself, well, if I leave, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a little bit harder for me to attract because you don't have the same kind of pull as you do when you're younger. So maybe that may playing into it too. But I would say, yeah, do this under a guise of a professional. You know, don't be so brash to make a decision. Don't get into like unproductive arguments. You know, where it's just like and all that shit. Yeah, I would say do this with a professional. Don't go to like your dumb friends and stuff. Just go to a professional. Do this under the guise of a pro that knows how to handle this kind of stuff because they probably dealt with it because they're therapists. They probably you know what I mean. So yeah, find yourself a marriage counselor. Talk to them about it and all that stuff. You're gonna need marriage counseling and probably personal therapy too, because I imagine this is like a whoa kind of thing. So yeah, both of you, do marriage counseling and then get yourself an individual therapist also. And then he probably will. Well, the couples therapist is gonna fucking recommend to do that, and he or she's probably gonna do that with you anyways. So yeah.
I was just gonna say, as easy as it is to doubt yourself, though, don't fill your head with the, am I not enough? What did I do wrong? What could I do more to make him only want me? Like, if he has those needs, he has those needs, and it's not you. I know it's easier said than done, but definitely try not to have that in your head, because
journal, bud, journal.
Yeah,
you're
write down your thoughts, buddy. Helps.
I was gonna say that I've said it like a couple years ago, but like as women, like I think you guys are so much stronger than you guys give yourself credit for, and you let guys get away with way too fucking much. Like
preach.
Like wait, like to me, like this is fucking like like I'm upset for you, and you shouldn't be upset because like Joe said, like he has the right to feel how he wants to feel, but it's just the audacity of Jesus. But he was right.
Men always have the audacity,
and it's crazy because you guys let us have it, and you guys try and be respectful about it when you guys definitely shouldn't be. But he was right. You guys should go to some kind of counseling, professional help. And if he's not willing to, then there's your answer. You tried, and this was your way of trying. And if he doesn't want to do that, I don't think you should be like, okay, you know what? I do love him. Let's try it his way.
Yeah, I think
you don't want that.
I definitely hope things work out for you, but I definitely encourage you to not settle for something that because it's not even like you said, I'm not sure. You said this is absolutely not what I want. So you clearly know that.
It's not like he's buying a dog, and you're allergic to dogs.
How about you on track one?
I mean, that's a weird...
Because, like, there's some people who are like, I don't want a dog. And there's people like, well, I'm having a dog.
I get what you're saying. It's a little comparing the
to a whole fucking
sister wife to a dog.
It's not even a sister wives, because sister wives, you guys would get along and everything's happy go lucky.
Live in a freaking compound
this
together.
is him saying like, I don't. He wants a sneaky link,
is what he wants.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that because you wrote in so nicely.
Yeah,
I don't like him.
I hope things work out for you, girl. Thanks, Brittany,
for the better of you, not for him. The better of you,
for sure.
I hope both things work out for both of you.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, I'm not petty, man.
Yeah, man, I am. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I hope everything works out ultimately. Like, hopefully both of you guys figure out what you want to do in the future because, you spent like almost a decade with each other. So hopefully everything either works out or if you guys have to part ways, you part ways, and hopefully everything goes well.
And if in the whatever you guys choose to do or whatever route you choose to go, can you write in? Because this will definitely
look. We need content. Come on.
Well, no.
Y'all
I just want to know later on what happens, what you choose.
Being in people's business.
I do. I live for this.
Business.
Get out of the girl's marriage.
I live
she
for this.
brought us into it.
I know.
Her
I'm
fault.
joking.
Brett, now it's an open marriage, girl.
This.
You
You
got what you
open with
didn't
us.
want.
Yeah, we're in it too.
Now I'm in it.
See,
I'm beside you in your bed.
I still
Oh,
even want to
Hugh.
know. Hugh in her bed?
Don't threaten
That's what she
people
doesn't
like that.
want.
Well, you got it, bitch.
Yeah, she doesn't want another person in her bed, literally.
I'm with you now.
I just like follow-ups. I like to know outcomes.
Yeah, the only
We love a happy ending here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew, what the fuck was that? What the hell is that?
He's thinking like the
Happy ending.
Sound like Lil
yeah.
Wayne, man.
Why do you have to do that? Why?
You gotta bring it back. Circle back, buddy. You gotta circle back.
God.
That's comedy right there. Circle back.
You know what, Hugh? That was funny.
You gotta circle back.
You've made me laugh quite a lot this episode. Normally, I'm just rolling my eyes. Me and Des are kind of rolling our eyes at you, but now Des is just on an island by himself.
Yeah, I don't like when people attack Lil Wayne like this.
Now
I
you
don't
know-
Attacks himself with all the shit he does, man.
my
Fucking
God.
seizing on the ground, drinking that purple shit.
Oh my God.
He has a song. Well, he's featured on a song where he's like singing recently, and it's like really good.
He can sing.
No, I know, but like I
It's
haven't
like
heard him.
auto-tune probably.
Yeah, it's I forgot what the name is. It's a song
care
with like
for
KSI, and he's actually like really good. I'll play it for you guys when we finish,
don't wanna
which
hear
is actually gonna be right now. No, it's not. I'll play it for you later. Anyways,
Oh, we're done.
thank you guys so much for the questions. For we had Mikey, we had Anonymous, and we have Brittany. Brittany Anonymous.
Oh my God, sorry.
Bitter bastard.
Thank you, Mikey. The congrats. I didn't even say thank you.
I think you did.
Did
no?
I? Oh, thank you and Happy New Year to Anonymous who said Happy New Year, guys.
No, it was this Anonymous. Yeah,
this one.
not
Brit.
the bitter Anonymous.
No. Bitter Anonymous. Honestly, just write back and tell me what story it is. 'Cause this is gonna bother me.
I think the fact that they
'Cause if it's a
specifically
story-
were like, I'm not going to tell you which question.
Which
they
means
knew
it was
that
a
we would
juicy
ask.
question.
They
They
wanna
knew
fuck with
we
us
would
mentally.
ask. Yeah. And
But
they're
I'm
like,
good.
no, now you don't get to know because you didn't pick my question.
Boo-boo.
But you know what? You are like the petty king, so you can appreciate.
I can. That's
you
why
can
it's killing me.
appreciate the
That's why it's
pettiness.
killing me.
But yes, again, it's thissquareroom.com/ask to ask us a question or to write in with a story. And then if you don't want to, type in the URL, you just go to our link tree and click the very top link. With all of that being said, that is it for today's episode. So thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.